guys. It's been a while, right? It's been a long time since Tim has turned on his camera to say hello to you guys. Hey guys, good evening. I hope you're all having a fantastic morning or afternoon or evening or whenever this video finds you. And this video is being put together to show what the results will be for who is in the adventuring party when we go out into the Eye of the Beholder universe in Forgotten Realms for the grid-based first-person, real-time dungeon crawling experience that it's going to be presented us with. So I figured I'd make more than a little video here. We'll go ahead and tell you about the rules for this, and then I'm going to go ahead and roll some 20-sided dice. Then I can show off the maps I've got to show you that I'm not lying when I show them, like I've had these for years. Show off a few Dungeons & Dragons things, a picture that I meant to show ages ago that I have in my living room, and then I'll see you guys in the actual Eye of the Beholder game when we actually get started with it. So first, let's go ahead and talk about the rules, shall we? As I pull them up here. Actually, it's not so much rules, but the different groups of who's in which category. So, Eye of the Beholder is a old school, as I've mentioned, grid-based, real-time, first-person view dungeon crawling game, similar to The Legend of Grimrock. Or rather, Legend of Grimrock is similar to the Eye of the Beholder, which it turns out is similar to a game called Dungeon Master, which was the first game of its ilk that was released. Thank you guys for pointing it out to me. There's several others, actually, that were released before Eye of the Beholder. I had no clue that was the case. I thought Eye of the Beholder was the first one. And of course, I'm going on a tangent immediately, because of course I am. So, right, so let's, unlike The Legend of Grimrock, Eye of the Beholder, you can't really go through... I don't feel like it's a good idea to go through the game with just anything. And so, unlike that series, where I just rolled to see who would be in it from amongst all the contestants, the volunteers who wanted to be a party member there, I have split you into different roles. And I will be rolling to see which of you in that category or role will be present for the Eye of the Beholder series. I need a frontline fighter. I need a frontline cleric-ish character, someone who's not a pure fighter, preferably one who can cast clerical spells. I need a mage, and then I need support of some sort. So I've split you guys off into those different categories. So I'll say who's in which category, and then I'll roll some dice, a 20-sided dice for each person in each category, and whichever one of those wins the highest will be the person in that category that joins the adventuring group. I have to pick 4 people, and it's so unfortunate because I would really love everyone who volunteered to be in the Let's Play, right? But I can't. And it's always heartbreaking for me that I have to... Some people won't make it in. But I intend to play through several other games of this sort. Party adventure games with 4 people in a dungeon or something of that sort, very similar to it. And so if you don't make the cut into this game series, I plan to play at least Starcrawlers later on, so you might make it into that one. And I've been eyeing like 2 other games that I don't own, but could also probably fit the bill for later on, assuming that these series go well. And if, in the end, I run out of games to play, I can always fire up Pool of Radiance again and hate play that game with anyone who didn't make it into any of the other games. And that said, if you do make it into this one, you won't be in the other ones, because I like spreading the love, and I don't want to play favorites amongst my commenters, subscribers, viewers, watchers, and haters who might have also left a comment, though I don't think anyone of that sort did. All right, so, oh, and bonus points to you if you know where what soundtrack this game's from. All right, so how's it gonna work? Well, the first thing I need to do is get the camera ready to take pictures. So, I also need my 20-sided dice, which I keep here in this gigantic box of all sorts of dice. So, the next thing I'm going to need is to explain who's in what category. So, for frontline fighters, I have Pan-G with Geonin, Lost Fremen with Debestus, Hame16 with Alloy Kilbeg, Scavi Oko with Scavi, and Urlupsi with a not named character. So Urlupsi, if you make it in, I'm gonna name you Udaloo. Udaloo. If you make it in. Okay, these characters are either pure fighters or paladins who would fit that bill. The game's going to give us quite a few, if I remember correctly, magical swords in particular. And I think there's like a +4 serrated blade at some point in this game. And we're going to want a frontline fighter to take advantage of the fact that we're going to get one of these powerful weapons. And so, now that I've got the 5 people in there, it's time to choose dice for everyone. So, the best this will get, this dice. Let's use a paladin, and that's 1 crystal looking like light 20-sided dice. Hame 16, you'll get this one. We'll go ahead and I'm out of white dice already for my paladins. Or am I? No, I have another. Well, this one's yellow. Can you guys see the difference? That one's yellow. We're not gonna go with yellow. No one. Well, I'm sure people like yellow. I shouldn't be colorist to yellow. We'll have this one be you. Oodloopsy. Panji, let's go ahead and have you be this dice. And Scavvy, it'll be this one. So let me make sure I got this right. Because I'd hate to roll them and forget. Debestus. Alloy Killbeg. Oodaloop C. Panji. Scavvy. Alright, so now I'm going to take these dice and I'm going to roll them in my Mealyborns game cap. The most hated game I've ever played. Well, me and my family played this game and hated every second of it. And we played it like every time we could. It's a game full of hate. And this thus fitting to roll dice in. Alright, so let's see. Is this gonna get a good view of it? I think that's... Wow, that's practically perfect. Alright. Here we go. Without any other fanfare, I'm just gonna roll these dice and whoever is the highest will win. I'm shaking them up really good. And... there we go. Scabby wins with an 18. Looks like the paladins are not showing up today for us. Alright, Scabby, congratulations. We'll keep that dice over there. For all the others, thank you again for asking to be in the adventuring group. Although you didn't make it, once again, there's a chance for you to be in a different game in the future. So, I mean, I feel so bad. There's more people that won't be in the adventure group that will be in it as a result of these rolls. But, please don't be disheartened. That's the only thing I can say. As a dungeon master, I'm the rare type of dungeon master who never likes killing his players, and I hate giving bad news. So, I'm sorry for those who didn't make it, but Scavvy, congratulations. We will have you as a pure fighter in this adventuring group. So next up are the clerics who I've assembled. And so, let's go ahead and get some dice for these folks. So we have Belduke. We will have Alexander. Master of Survival. And one for Bruno. Let's see. This one, I guess? But before you guys ask, I haven't really... So, these dice were all newly picked up, like, over the span of the past 3 years. None of them are very old dice. And I don't know which ones roll well, because I keep changing them up whenever I play with my brothers for Dungeons & Dragons. So, I'm not picking dice for anyone that have a habit of rolling high or low. I'm picking dice randomly. So this is about as fair as I can think of, besides using an online program. And I find that a little more boring than just rolling dice straight up. One more time to make sure I remember who's what. And maybe my mind has been changed since then, but we're gonna go with Belduke, the dark blue one. Alexander, yellow and black. Master of Survival, purple, and Bruno with the green one, the Wolf of the Forest. All right, let's see who wins. good luck to the winners. Congratulations to the winner. Good luck, all of you. And for those who do not win, thank you again for asking to be in the game. I really am appreciative, guys. Thank you. I love how interested all you are in playing the game right along with me. Alright, here we go. Wow. Alexander wins with a 20. Alright. Congratulations, Alexander. We put you to the side. And now it's time for the next person. Let's see. Also, I should probably mark on this paper who is winning these rolls. Next up is our mage, which I have tagged here as AoE Deeps. Can I show you guys this really quick? I don't know if it will come in. There we go. So here's all the people, what they are, their names for the characters. Because I'm absent-minded, so I have to keep track of this. And up here I began grouping people and keeping track of who was supposed to be, who offered to be in here, who they wanted to be, what portrait they wanted, everything else of that sort. As long as I'm showing this, I was also looking at other games that might work out, and in the end, that's it. Oh, this is again the other game. Conglomerate 451, maybe another one of these games that I play. Alright, so, I'm sorry, I went on a little tangent there. So, mages. We only have 2 mages. Or, yep, that I saw here. That would qualify. Damien Reloaded offered to be a fighter mage thief. And Damien, that is great, but I view that as miscellaneous. Only because a fighter mage thief will level so slowly compared to everyone else. And it'd probably be a mage thief that I would make you, rather than a fighter mage thief. But let's start. So we have M. Stuhltons. Oh, I should show the dice first. This is very unprofessional of me. This whole video is very unprofessional. Alright, let's see. So, I mean, we could do dice that aren't 20-sided, but where's the fun in that? So, we should pick dice that have the Sauron eyes in them. Can I find those? Here's one. I don't know if you guys can see, but there is an eye. You probably can't see it. There's an eye inside this dice. So we'll let this one be Zinfab, or M. Stuhlton's character. And I like to stay home. You want to be a cleric mage. Let's give you... Oh, I have another one that has an eye in it. Oh, you can kind of see it there. Yep. Alright. Stuhltons. I like to stay home. Alright, let's roll them. Let's do it. This is pretty relaxing music, isn't it? I like this. I'll have to remember to use this in the future. My goodness, look at me getting the camera set up perfectly for these shots. I should be a professional film cameraman or something. Alright, here we go. 3. Congratulations to the winner. 2. Please don't be too upset if you don't win. 1. Wait, which one's which again? Before I roll. The red dice is Stuhltons. Alright, here we go. We got a 9 for Volkswass and a 4 for Stuhltons. So congratulations, I like to stay home. Nice. Alright. This dice goes on the side. We don't re-roll winners. And up next is miscellaneous. So the few people here either had no preference or or had thief in their character class of choice. You don't really need a thief in the Eye of the Beholder series, but it is handy for the pick locks ability. I think there's like 1 or 2 doors in each of the games, at least the first 2, in which you can get some extra treasure if you have a thief. But it's not required stuff, but it will be useful. So, and it adds more it adds more flavor, I suppose, if we do take a thief. So, with that in mind, we have Padden Fane, and we'll have the sparkly one be you. We have Damien Reloaded, who offered to be a fighter mage thief. Again, I'll probably have you be a mage thief if you win Damien Reloaded, only to level you quicker, since you might not even reach level 7 by the time we're done with the adventure. We'll have you be this one. Nice multicolored dice for a multicolored class. And Methrajon, a gnome cleric thief. What's a good dice for you? Let's go with the purple one. Alright. Pat and Fane. Damien Reloaded. Please tell me I'm recording this. I am recording, okay. Oh my god, I thought it for a second it stopped. Alright, we're set. Got the dice. One more time. Pat and Fane. Damien Reloaded. Methodron. Let's do it. Okay. Good luck, guys. Good luck to the winner. I'm sorry, congratulations to the winner. If you didn't make it, again, I'm so sorry. I really wish I could take everyone with me, but I just can't. The game doesn't let me take more than 4 people, or I take 100 people with me. But then I have a hunch the game would play a lot more like XCOM, and people would be dying left and right, and I feel bad about that. Here we go. We have a 17, and we have a 1 and a 4. So the winner is Damien Reloaded. Some high dice there for rolling for the winners. Alright, guys. So that does it. So we have Scavvy as our warrior. Alexander, you wanted to be a dwarf, if I recall correctly. Let me check. A dwarf cleric. Chaotic neutral will definitely give you a long beard, as you had asked originally in the Aeodor Genesis series, if I recall correctly. I like to stay home as a cleric mage combo. Winner. And Damien Reloaded. And we're going to make you a mage thief, Damien. And that should do. Okay, so what's next to do? So I'd like to put the video out make it a little longer, and show a few things off before we end it. Just so you guys are aware of how much of a fan I am of 2nd edition Dungeons and Dragons. But first, I'm not lying when I say that I have these maps. Here they are. This is my map of the sewers level 1. Where I marked where you start and made a note that the level 1 apparently changes whenever you play the game. And I've done this for all of my maps, so I figured I'd show you guys. Here's this level 2 map of the sewers. These were made, guys, like 20-something years ago. I can't believe that I still have these. And I still have my maps for, like Legacy of the Ancients and The Legend of Black Silver as well. Although those ones I occasionally copy to new pieces of graph paper to preserve them. Oh my goodness, we have some sort of teleporter puzzle based on my notes over there. Oh my god, I see it right up in this area as well. What level is this? The Dwarf Halls, level 5. So I'm showing these as well because you're going to hear me rifling through these and mentioning that I'm looking over at the map as I'm pausing occasionally. I'll try my best not to pause on level 4 because of all the giant spiders that'll be running around like crazy there. But I figured this could be fun so you guys could see exactly how much work I put into making these maps an age ago. Very few mistakes as well. I must have transferred these once, but I don't ever remember doing it. Holy crap. Oh, right. Yep, we're going to be fighting Thrykeen at some point. Awful creatures. They can paralyze your frontline fighters. It's just terrible. I remember Zorn on this level. Level 11? I think there's mind flailers in the game on that level too. Oh, yeah, look. I was in the middle, I guess, of transferring this one to this map. So this isn't the original then. But I don't remember doing this, so it's been... I haven't played the game in so long. So I don't remember when I was in the middle of transferring this. Apparently, though, I fought the boss right there instead of fully exploring level 12. Pretty cool, right? So you're gonna hear me rifling through those a whole lot. As for 2nd edition Dungeons and Dragons, Down there, you can see the player's handbook, Dungeon Master Guide, the Legend of Lore, Tome of Magic, and all sorts of other stuff. You also can see the Runes of Undermountain and the Runes of Undermountain 2. I have all sorts of different dungeon magazines as well, which I'm going through for my other D&D campaign that I'm running with my brothers. I go through them for, just as well for the nostalgia. God, I pronounced that wrong, and I know I did, and that's awful. But I am a huge fan of 2nd edition. 2nd edition is the best edition of Dungeons & Dragons. I love it. And of course, the game we're going to play is 2nd edition Dungeons & Dragons, but it's not my rules, unfortunately. This is going to be a lot tougher. There's one more thing I want to show you guys before I wrap up this video really quick. A long time ago, I gave a tour of the house very briefly, and I talked over the recording, but I don't think I captured one picture of mine that I had in my living room. So I'm gonna go and grab it and bring it back to show you what is the best video game ever made. But I have to go get it. I have to go get it. Oh my god, this is really freaking dusty on the top. Thankfully, I don't have a big house, so it's not like this takes a long time. Best game ever created. Legacy of the Ancients for the Commodore 64. Let me do this justice here. The best! And it's high time I played through the game again. It's been, I think, 5 years since I last played through that. Electronic Arts made that too. Holy crap! I remember it taking like 5 minutes to load from the disc. Holy crap! Anyway, I'm doing a lot of babbling, so we'll stop now. Congratulations to the winners. I'm going to go ahead and now I'm going to record the first video. So I'm going to get your characters created. I'll describe the point-buy system in that video that I'm doing for your characters. And then we're off to see if you guys can make it through the dungeon. I'll explain some of the rules I'm going to have as we go through the game together. So thank you guys again for watching. And I will hopefully see you in the video. Take care, guys. And once again, if you didn't win, I plan to play a few other games, and so your characters might make it in those games. I'll do another roll-off similarly to this. I'll assume that you all won't mind being in that game, but you might want, depending upon the game, you might want a different type of character name, since Starcrawlers is a futuristic setting game, as opposed to Eye of the Beholder, which is not, for example. And I'm doing lots more babbling, so I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for watching. Again, I keep saying the same thing, and I will see you in the